We about to hit Aaron Judge with a bat because we touching on facts. And plus we up in these hats. It's Knicks real talk, we cut from a different cloth. We cook a Knick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars and b-ball. Cause no matter how far the stars, we see all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. Check the box score, a top score, knock it down shots. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes. Putting on the clinic, the cap lieutenant, they entered the winner. The game is over. We trooping in our tempos like soldiers and train the planes and Range Rover. I'm getting up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. Say Tokyo, but you know we can drift. Cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in a few. No doubt next time we see you to be on a game preview. It's Knicks real talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. It's Knicks real talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. Yo, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening. What's good? What's going on? What's popping? All that good stuff, man. Yo, Salute Shop Powers, what's good, my man? What's going on with you?
Divine, peace to you, Divine. Peace to the family in the chat. Man, what a game yesterday, man. Let's talk about it. Let's get it.
Knicks real talk, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we a vibe, man. It's the recap, man. We ain't here to talk about this game from last night in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena. Knicks 118, 116. Big game for the Knicks. Came up, did what they had to do, got that home court advantage back by winning that game in Detroit. So we up 2-1 in this series right now. So we're going to get in here and talk about all that good stuff, man. But before I go any further and I get deep in my state of mind, salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to the chat. What's good, Brian? What's good, Johnny D? What's good, Rasul, my man? What's popping? Salute to everybody, man. I know it's Friday night. Y'all probably ready to get out there and chill and have some fun. Beautiful day in the Metropolitan, even down here. So salute to all y'all. Brian Costa, always my brother. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, last night New York Knicks had a gritty one, another gritty one. But I mean gritty mentally and physically. They went out there and barked last night. Dogs was barking. They were doing their thing. What can I say, man? Salute to them guys. Staying gritty, going hard, and letting our big dudes get it popping in. And the Wingstop came out there, some Wingstop things. Other than Tim Hardaway Jr. had it going. Wasn't too much for me to really say about that game for them guys, but they scrapped before because they home, rightfully so. They had all 8 legends in the house, but just like they beat us when we had our legends in the house, we beat them when they had their legends in the house. That just all depends how you come and get down tonight, Shop House. So overall, I was excited about that, man. The energy, the atmosphere was lit, and national TV, and the Knicks responded, man. Did what I thought they was gonna do. Didn't see. I didn't expect them to give it that many points, but that's okay. We won the game. That's all that matters. But overall, salute to them, Big Cat. Captain Clutch, Ananobi, Towns, you name it. They were doing the damn thing. Josh Hart, 11 rebounds, 9 assists. Overall, just a good game, man. They won the game. Clutch plays, clutch will, Big Cat, letting them cats know y'all can't even deal with this for at least tonight anyway. So it was all good last night.
Yeah, man. We talked about it we talked about it in the sorry about that, Divine. We talked about it in the post and the pregame about how the team is going to come out, and they did exactly how we thought it would come out. They came out aggressive. Cat was in his bag. We got back to the starting unit scoring about 95 points from the starting unit, over 95 points, but at least 95 points from the starting unit. Excellent from 3-point land. Decent from excellent from the free throw, good at the 3-point land, field goal percentage, all the things that we were chatting about and talking about. And how many times can you say in a game that you've seen dang near the whole starting line of 20 point double digits? 20 points. That is major. That is major. So we just got to continue to do what we need to do. And I think the Knicks are starting to figure it out that they did some things yesterday that I seen that they haven't done in the last 2 games, and I was happy about it.
Yeah, real talk. They played aggressive, man. Quadruple players, 20 points or better. They came out the gate real fast, ladies and gentlemen, just like they wanted to and they needed to. They got out the gate real fast, man. So that was good to see. Got out there in that first quarter, scored 33 points. And like Jalen Brunson said, they need to come out there and kind of get out there with a sense of urgency and play faster, and they did. That was good to see for them guys. They was really doing a big cat. Started off the parade, knocking down three from all over the damn play from the top of the key. When that man 3-point shot, like Shot Power said, it was going, he dangerous because now you can't lay off him. Now and you come up on, he's gonna put the ball on the floor like a point guard, gonna go try to go past you. So when he got that 3-point bag going, it's hard to stop that dude, man. Real talk, man. And he's physical. People underestimate his will and the determination, but he's a smart ball player. And he knew that the other night that he didn't have the game he shouldn't have, and he responded. You know what I mean? Him and Anunoby, responded just like I thought they would. Salute to Anunoby. Not only did he have 20-some, but he made Cade Cunningham night miserable to me. So good job by Anunoby. McHale had it going. He picked up where he left off from the other night, obviously, other than missing the last couple of shots in the end of the game, which happened. Legs get tired, the arms just start getting hard, more heavier. Excuse me. But he came through. That was great to see. But I really, really salute the Big Cat and Anunoby from showing you why they are who they are and not having a good game the other game and bounced it back and had it going to help out Brunson, who dropped another 30. You got to be after about 32 or 33 in 3 games against these dudes. And Cade Cunningham, who Jalen Brunson is the real deal. Mr. Clutch, everything. I mean, this cat, and he going hard too. He actually giving them cats what they was gonna give him. That's what I'm so impressed by Jalen Brunson. Forget all that. He going hard. He taking the contact. He ain't shying away from it, but he know he can outthink these dudes though. Like I said, every night this cat give you 30. I mean, this shit is crazy to me. So he putting himself out there with some creme de la creme people that played basketball in the NBA over the whole time since it's been here. This cat is really in the playoff putting up them type of numbers. So, that's a beautiful thing to see. So he's had his bag going. Like you said, they played 9 men. The bench got a little bit of energy going a little bit. But, it's all about the guys who got the will and the mindset to go through this rigorous 48 minutes. A lot of our starters, that's what they built for. Like Tom Thibodeau says, the same thing I say. I mean, it's a great mind, think of life. These cats have been here before. We say it all the time. They've been here before. You know what I mean? So the Knicks guys been here before. So I think it's good to see that they can keep that composure and all that composure, stay level-headed and don't get rattled, even though you on the opposing team's court. But the pull-out game out was pretty good, Shot Power. So salute to them.
Yeah, I mean, you seen it, man. They just came out with a different emphasis. We even talked about it. You know what I mean? Almost triple-double from Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, phenomenal basketball when he's on the court. We had a couple of guys come in and, Payne and Landry and all the guys came in just for some spot minutes to help clean up, give a little rest here. Like I said, even though guys play heavy minutes, and we pulled off the win. I mean, and, it was closer than it should have been going down the stretch. And boy, oh boy, did they try to steal the game from us yesterday, man. Man, let me tell you this, man. When Jalen Brunson went to shoot the second 3-point shot and the ball came off and they blew the horn, 0.5 seconds is enough time to hit a shot. And this is what would have happened if they would have made the shot. Jalen Brunson missed the free throw shot at the line on purpose to run the clock out.
That's right.
If he would have made it, we'd have been up 3 points. Not him not making it and throwing the ball off left us with 2 points. In the event that these guys would have got a shot up from 3-point range at past the half court line and shot the ball and made the shot, they would have won the game. So that was, everybody was like, oh man, that was something major. That was something major. Like somebody needs to be doing something, in my opinion, some type of investigation or something like that, because Cat said it the best yesterday. He said, "Man, shout out to their desk for trying to help them win the game and stuff like that, because that's exactly what they did, in my opinion." And I mean, if it was the New York Knicks, it'd have been talked about like it was nothing. It would have been talked to every channel, every ESPN, 1, 2, 3, 4, all ESPNs. They would have all been all over this thing. So with that being said, I'm just glad that we came out and we clutched the game, because we had these guys with about 50 seconds left. I think we had them like 7 to 9 points, somewhere in that range or something like that, and the game was really over then. You know what I mean? The refs don't make it easy for the New York Knicks ever.
Yeah, man. Listen, you know what? When your defense not playing this best basketball, you know, you got to make sure that you know what, you don't give the kids an opportunity. And the refs did a horrible job with that. I get what the refs was trying to do, but still, soon that ball hit that rim, it should have been a wrap. That ball, once that ball hit that rim, them 5 seconds was over. So the game, and the rest, they blew that. You know what I mean? They really did. And like you said, it could have been catastrophic in a lot of ways. It could have been detrimental to what Knicks trying to do. Like you said, they could have went down to hit a 3, tied the game up, or won the game because we was only up 2. So yeah, that was the bigger tough one, man. But you know what? We wound up found a way to win the game, which is the most important thing. And we got that home that 2-1 edge back. Now we went out. It's like we won our 2 games at home. They won 1 in Detroit. That's what it's like, even though it's the other way. But the good thing about it, man, them boys came to play last night. Salute the Big Cat. Salute to all them dudes, man. Anunoby, man, the job him and Mikal did on my man last night. He shot like damn near 29 and 30% last night. Shoot to the Queen, Darlene. What's good, Queen? Double D was popping. Prezi was good. Good to see you, my man. Ralph Salute to the chat. Everybody in the building, appreciate y'all coming on Friday night. Brian Acosta, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate you. But you'll suit everybody, man. But the main thing, we got gritty last night. Listen, ain't no punks over here, and they let them know. Paul Reed, we ain't want no smoke. Come on down, calm down with that match. You know what not gonna happen up in there like that. And then he's gonna try to swing on Mitchell Robinson, but Robinson like, no, you really don't want that. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, then just as the cat, like, nah, man, y'all ain't doing this shit here. So I was happy to see how them cats stood up for each other. And I know they will, because them cats, like I said, they might don't wear their emotions on their sleeves like that. They might be cool, calm, and collected, but that don't mean they ain't got that fire in them. And last night they was like, nah, y'all can do all that shit y'all want to. We ain't trying to hear all that. You know what I mean? We just trying to go ahead and play basketball and whoop y'all ass and get up out of here. And like I said, our defense wasn't there in the second half. First half, I think that did well in 27-26. But the second half, they scored 30. I think a lot of that was Tim Hardaway Jr., ladies and gentlemen, from last I can recall. He had it going. He hit some timely shots. But at the end of the day, we got the best clutch player in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. We got the best clutch player in the NBA. Where's ball for real? So, but listen, I ain't trying to hear no more Jalen Brunson slander. I'm serious. Listen, this cat averaging 30 a game and 1 from a missed shot right now, ladies and gentlemen. 1 from a missed shot. This thing will be 3-0. Think about that. It 1 from a game the other night with a bad offense night, and we still then lost because of a missed shot. Right now, we be getting the brooms out. And I do think the Knicks win this Sunday. For real. I think I think I told Shah the other day, I said, Shah, I'm going to pass it to Shah, but I'm going to make a point real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I said, Shah, last time I remember, against against JB Bickerstaff, we beat them the first game in Cleveland. We lost the second game, and we won the next 3. Just watch out. Just all I'm saying. They put their best foot forward last night, ladies and gentlemen. They lost the game. They put their best foot forward the other night in MSG, and damn, they lost the game by like I said. So this shit can get, listen. They better hope Knicks defense don't come together Sunday. If Knicks defense come together, it's going to be a long night for them dudes. I can tell you that. Long day rather than matinee game. We'll see, Shop out, but I'm happy with what I seen the other night. It's all about the grittiness. It's all about the W and the L. At the end of the day, no matter what happened, went on, we got the W. And I'm happy about that. So salute to all them, man. Salute to Tibbs and the whole team, man. So it's going into a hostile environment. Road warriors, ladies and gentlemen. We had a good road record all year, like Tibbs. And I understand where you're coming from. And we go out there and we go do what we do. And it don't matter what the fucking arena look like. Once you put that ball in the air, you better get and make sure you can shoot and do all that shit. So I guess they showed and proved that by going there winning last night. So good job by them, Shop Howard, overall.
I ain't even worried about Paul Reed. You know what I mean? He's just mad that Mitch dominated him a couple of series ago. Not this series, but then Mitch just put it in. Didn't we just play them like last year or something like that when he was on what team was he on? Philadelphia or something like that, and he started talking all that hoopla that and Mitch came in there and shellacked him and all that stuff. And he didn't really want no beef. This is how you know when a dude really don't want no beef. I don't know. I ain't trying to sound like I'm from the street, but I'm from the street. This is how you know when a dude don't want no beef. When Cat went to move him off of him, he moved back after Cat moved, and his man came in front of him, and he as his man came in front of him, he was like, that punk sucker junk. You know what I mean? He moved his man in front of him, then he started getting ham. Hold me back, make me look good. Let me look. Go sit yourself down somewhere with that corny stuff, man. Anyway, man, I ain't worried about Reed. I'm just worried about the Knicks coming out and performing like they did the last game. You know what I mean? When everybody contributed. This team is a hard team to beat when the starting unit is scoring 100 points, when we're hitting our free throws, when we're pushing the pace, when we're hitting our three-point shot, and we getting assists. This team is a hard out. So with that being shown, Paul Reed, Jay Reed. That's all from my Jay Reed. Anyway, he ain't said nothing, and he, you know, whatever he wants to bring. I think let's see how Mitch did. Mitch was like, "Come on, Cornwall." He was just like, "Ah, come on." Cat pushed him back. He's like, "Man, come on with that," and gave him like, "Come on, like, what you gonna do?" Like the side, the side eye. Anyway, I'm just happy with what the Knicks did yesterday, and the score got kind of close, but it wasn't that close coming down the stretch.
Yeah, you gotta expect that too. You gotta expect that. I mean, them cats fighting for something, man. You know. So, if the score was 118 to 117 and 9-10, I don't give a shit. Long as Knicks won that game.
Right.
Them boys over there on the other side playing for something, ladies and gentlemen. They playing in their home arena. They know they want to beat this team bad. So Detroit gonna give you their best first game, playoff game, probably in that arena in so long. That they was hyped. That rightfully so, they should be. So you knew you were gonna get their best. It wasn't like Knicks gonna go there and spank. I mean, listen, you're gonna get their best this whole series. And I think we've been getting their best, and we've been handling their best. So that to me, that's encouraging. No matter what they throw at us, we like I said right now, like I said, literally we should be up 3-0. We should be in sweep mode right now. A couple of stops in the last game, a couple of this, or Anunoby, or one of them guys, him and Anunoby can't give us what they gave us last night in game 2. This should be a sweep the way it looks to me. So I'm like, yo, it's for real. This team is loaded. I might be able to still pull up my gentleman sweep. Like I said, I think Knicks gonna beat these cats Sunday, man. I really do. I think that we done took their best. I don't think we can get out. I think we done took their best. And that's to me, me looking at the way I'm seeing this thing in all 3 games. We beat them 123 to 112 the first game. We scored 118 last game. Like the other game was just one of them anomalies where we didn't get enough offense, but our defense played well enough to keep us in the game to win the game. So I say all that to say that whatever they done threw at us, we done handled. Whatever they threw at the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, we done handled it. So I got a feeling these guys. I think Jalen Brunson's going to turn this thing up, man. On Sunday, I think they know they got a good chance to close this thing out and give Detroit their flowers when they go to Cancun. But you got to get them out of here. So let's see, man. It was a gutsy performance last night, man. Let me go over some stats and everything right quick. But it was a gutsy performance, ladies and gentlemen, all around, man. The Cats came and played last night, and that was a beautiful thing to see. We're gonna do some highlights, man. Do some Jalen Brunson highlights right quick. And then we get back at it, and I'll try to get some other highlights out there for you. Some Shot Powers. He got a bag, yo. I'm telling you, this dude is legit. But anyway, man, I'm like what I'm seeing for him, man. This brother, he ice in his veins. He don't give a shit. You can't stop me. 6'1", and he the one going out of everybody in that whole series. He probably the one who going the hardest. Him and Cade like going to that lane, like, okay, I'm gonna get it there. You gonna hit me, punch me, do whatever you want. I'm about to get my shit off. And that's real talk right there, man. So let's get it, Jalen Brunson, man. Mention Jalen Brunson highlights, right? Shot Powers, but let's look at the numbers from last night, man. And from a stat perspective, to see what these Knicks did, man. Because I think they did some interesting things I would like to see us to talk about with this thing right here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at some on the screen, as you will see. Pardon me. Let me take this out of there, and then I get it to you guys. Sorry about that, Shot Power. That's my bad. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick, so let's talk about this thing last night. New York Knicks 118-116, ladies and gentlemen. 4 quarters of just pure hard basketball. First quarter, 33-27. Knicks gave up 27 in the first quarter. Then we scored 33 in the second quarter. We gave up 26. Defense wasn't bad, 51 points. But then on the second, it flipped on the other side. The same numbers we had in the first half, they had in the second half. We had their numbers on the offense. They only scored 20. We only scored 27 in the third quarter, and we only scored 25. They scored 30 and 33, and it's almost flipped. The 2 quarters of them flipped basically. So it was a tale of two type of halves from the way it's played. And we found a way to hang around there and get them that 2-point win. So that was good. But I think our defense need to get a little bit more tighter in the second half, but as long as we got the game, that is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the numbers across the board. Knicks is on my left, on your right. They shot 26 from 29, 90% shot powers. They were knocking down on free throw. They got there 30 times too. Salute to them dudes, man. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. That's some good numbers. They shot 81% on the other side. They got there 27 times. Like I said, our defense wasn't really too lit in that second half. But from the floor, we shot 52% from the 2-point area. They shot 47. We shot 38 from downtown. They shot 43. That was Tim Hardaway. He was cooking. Overall, we shot 47%. That's what we need to do, man. Get up in them high 40s, not the 42s and the 43s like the other night. But we got up to 47%. They got up to 45%, 2.2% different. We beat them by 2. Rebounding ball, we did well. 43, got back at it on the glass. They was pounding the rock on the glass. Good job by them to respond from the other night. 43, 11 offense rebounds, 22 assists. They had 22 assists, more turn. We got out rebounded the other day. I'm probably we on the left. We got out rebounded by 3. I didn't mean to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon me, this thing goes whack sometime. I apologize for that. But yeah, Shot Power overall, they kind of out rebounded us by 3. But we was on the board though for most of that game, just doing what we had to do and getting at it. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for the yeah, we had 31 rebounds, 9 offensive rebounds. They had 32 and 11, 22 assists apiece. We only had 9 turnovers. Good job by the Knicks. They've been having them guys getting over 13, 14 turnovers a game. That's good because we've been kind of getting that ball and getting on transition and making things happen off them turnovers and all that. So that's good as well. 11 steals. Wow. That's what I mean. The points of a turnover, man. They getting it off them steals. And suit to New York. 7 blocks, 22 fouls. That ain't bad. They had 28. 8 points and max in a row, 9 for them. We had that game was pretty much in our bag the whole time at 44% of the time in the league. So we was in control of the game most of the game anyway, despite what they tried to do. And our biggest lead was 14, they was 4. So I think they did a good job overall for that. But let's look at some box scores right quick. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the bags and these cats put out last night. Carltown 31-8, 1-1-2 blocks. Big block at the end on my man K. Cunningham for Jalen Brunson to get that bucket going the other way. Jalen Brunson, 39 minutes, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. He damn near had a triple-double. And 1 block. Jalen Brunson with a block. Anunoby, big game, 22, 2-0-2, but don't measure what he did on the other side of the ball. 2 steals, 1 block. Salute to him. Mikal Bridges, another 20 points, 7-3, 3-2. I mean, he had 3 steals, 2 blocks. Gee, damn, them dudes were doing it. And look at Josh Hart, 11 points. 6 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block. They came to play last night. Campaign had a couple of buckets. Deuce McBride had a couple of buckets. I think Deuce McBride turned up the next game. He had 3 points, but I think he turns up the next game. I think he finally get that rhythm. But Robinson had 2.4 rebounds, 2 steals last night. and Shannon had 0 across the board. But other than that, man, if you look at our field goal percentage is beautiful. That's what you want to see. Cat 56, Brunson 45, and no 41. He wanted to be higher, but you take that because these other guys had to lighten it up. But he was doing it. Kale 7 for 13, 54%. Josh Hart 43%. Kane 50%. Like I said, Deuce Bride going through it a little bit right now. Hopefully he can come out of it. And Robinson 33 and a 0 for them. I think Robinson and McBride to me didn't have good games last night. They really didn't. I thought their energy. I seen Mitchell Robinson let a couple of shots. I think normally he would throw that shit across the street somewhere, but he let them get them shots up last night, man. I like, come on, man, them couple of blocks, you should have really pounded that. But anyway, can't be good every night on it, man. You know, much did he give us. But anyway, looking for downtown, Cat shot 50%. Jalen Brooks had an off night from downtown. Ananobi, good 38%. Good for him. Bridget 50%. So they was knocking him down last night. McBride had 50%. Out of his only bucket was that one. Other than that, I think they did well. Shaw Powell, I cannot say enough for them, but I think these guys over here, it was that to me, it was a Tim Hardaway Jr. show for them last night. That 24 McCade is kind of, because of the average was so bad, I think Tim Hardaway the one had it going for them. Dennis Schroeder out, he came in, would lighten it up a little bit. Dorman had 16, Beasley 12. But the percentage was pretty tough for them. Let's look over here to make sure I'm not deceiving nobody. See, Cade only shot 40% from the floor. You know, Tim Hardaway had it going. Schroeder had it going. Doran, see, Beasley, he was terrible, 29%. And said Thompson, he only had 2 points. So, but we kept them. Look at Tobias having 22%. We put their main dudes in, and here you go, Cunningham and Tobias Harris and Beasley.
Shut them down.
Let them down, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what it's all about to me. Shot Power. So I do think they did a good job of shutting their main dude down. And salute to my man Ananobi, man. Word upon that brother, he is a demon on the deeper side of the ball. And for him not to even get consideration for that, he got to be crazy to me. But anyway, you know, we keep it moving. But give me some thoughts on what you've seen out front of stats last night, Shot Power.
Exactly what we talked about, Divine. It was, they all came out and contributed. They played team basketball last night. Some of those words that we used to talk about how many games ago? 3, 4, 5 games ago. Team basketball. They really came out and played team basketball last night. Everybody came out. Everybody had an idea, and everybody executed. And that's how we have to go down the stretch with the rest of these games. It's no more, I don't want to say anyone ever thought about themselves, but team basketball will win you the game. I'm so surprised. I swore they had like 26, 27 assists. They only had 22 the way they was moving the ball around. But and in the scoring crunch, when we really need a basket, you know who we're gonna call. We're gonna call Mr. Clutch. Yeah. I mean, and what he does with his body and the way he contorts himself and to get himself open and drive down. And I don't know why everybody don't pay attention to him. I mean, he could do it on the right-hand side too, but if you give him the left-hand lane, it's pretty much a wrap, man. The backboard, I'm left-handed. One of the best things that I love to do is not shoot a straight-on shot. I love angle shots, backboard shots. You give him the strength to go down the lane and give the ball off the backboard. That's it. That's a wrap. So he did it, and he showed it. And one thing I want to say, I hope Detroit keeps saying F you to Brunson. I hope they keep talking to him like that, because next time he might score 43 instead of 30. You know what I mean? He might go full. He didn't get frustrated. He didn't get animated. He had 9 rebounds yesterday, I think it was. Mm-hmm. Like 9 rebounds. That's major, man. As for him, 9 rebounds is major. Like you said, almost a triple-double. Guys came out to play basketball, man. And when we get games like this from our starting unit and the like contributing forces from the second unit, this is how we used to remember how we was talking about winning games early in the season. We won 51 games. Like, I don't know why people don't remember that we won 51 games. Yeah, we didn't win against Cleveland. We didn't win against Boston. We didn't win against OKC. But we did win against Houston. We did win against Milwaukee, Minnesota, Denver. We did win against Philadelphia, Orlando. Who else in the East? Chicago, we beat a lot of these teams. Like it ain't like it's some of these teams you can say that the Knicks, if they were in the West, they would have been third seed or something like that, fourth seed or something like that. So it would have been almost the same difference, man. Team's a good team, man, and let's continue to bring this fire. You know what I mean? And the next game, like you said, Divine, someone else will step up. I know it will because that's how the Knicks are built.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Thank y'all for coming in. Doug Fresh, Jay Choden, Jay, what's good? Tori B, what's good? Sister, what's good? Doug Fresh, Buzzer Beater, what's popping? Salute to everybody. Jeff Woods, what's good? Prezi, everybody, man. Salute to the chat. Just Knicks, I see you in there, man. Salute to everybody, man. Raul, Double D, the whole clique, on Diaz, everybody. Yeah, overall, man, great game, ladies and gentlemen. But the energy was good, man. And so I can say all that to say that listen, the energy was good. I like the way they performed, they battled, they went hard, they stayed gritty. That's what you're gonna do, man. Just stay gritty, man. So listen, we're gonna let you see the vibe from last night, how they started that thing, and we get right back at it. My bad. Pardon me. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there you go, man. Some of the vibe from last night. It was our boys was locked in, ready, drip, coming in the arena, dripped up, get on the floor, start dripping sweat, and they start putting up buckets, man. And they came to play last night. They won the game 118 to 116, man. I can't be more excited about the guys, man. The way they performed last night in a hostile environment when we really needed it the most. These cats came up and rose to the occasion and got a victory for the New York Knicks. So I think I say all that to say is that you got to be locked in like that, man, and let you know you've been here before. They've been here before, and they showed and proved. The closer, captain, Mr. Clutch, give me the ball, I got you. Big Cat, y'all, we digging in your team trash. They ain't want nothing in the alley last night, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, that's some good stuff right there. And I know we talking about Rikers, man. He's like, yo, we're gonna put y'all in the Detroit penitentiary tonight. Whatever jail you want to name up in Detroit. And no, we had no cats in that joint last night, man. So they came and played a New York Knicks basketball game. Could have been a little bit more better on the defense side of the ball on the other side. But overall, the most important thing, like we said yesterday, is just to get the win. Now we back up 2-1. We about to go there on Sunday. And I think it's gonna be something interesting on Sunday. Oh yeah, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, to all the people in the chat, to everybody out there, we're gonna be on Saturday night for the pregame. It's a 1 o'clock game Saturday. So we're gonna jump on this joint at just look for a notification Saturday night. And y'all hop on in here, get in here with us, man. But Shaw Powers, man, just looking at the highlights and everything like that. That when Cat went down the lane and did the spit back baseline and got the and one and hit the floor, I was like, they on it, bro. They on it. They ain't had enough for the big dog down there last night for sure. You might, bro.
He came out to play basketball, and that's what we was expecting. You know what I mean? And that's what he did. And I'm glad he came out and did it. You know what I mean? I was hoping for him to get up more 3-point shots, open up the lanes. You know, I mean, this makes it easier for the passing lanes to go through, easier for guys to drive down to the hole when he's coming out, when he comes up to shoot the 3-point shot. Guys have to play up on him. And if he upstakes you and you move, he's going by you. And as good as Durant is, Dorian is he's no cat. He's a big dude. He's a big dude, man, but he's no cat. And I noticed one thing about what Detroit, the way they play defense. They don't hand check you like back in the days. They don't physically forearm you or check you with that. But what they do is they lead with their hips. So when they put the defense on you, the hands are back here, but the hip is pushing you sideways. And it's a couple of guys that do that. K does it, Duran does it, Schroeder does it. So with that being said, the Knicks played wisely and got guys into foul trouble yesterday, and I think they will continue to do that. Now that you see the scheme that this team wants to play, now you know what to do tomorrow. I mean, Sunday when you play this team again, and you know it'll be something to watch to see how Tom Thibodeau makes the team stronger. Because once I say this again, the end of the game, it did get close. And they did try to take it away from us and stuff like that, but overall we had the enough points to win the game. I think it was like 50 seconds left and we were up like 7 to 9 points, so it was pretty much a wrap. You start seeing that their fans leaving the arena, and for good reason. I mean, even though it was close, but we ended up going on a nice little run. They came back and hit some big shots down the stretch, but overall we knocked down free throws and we won the
game. Yeah, Brother Beater, to answer your question, is to make sure it's Sunday's the game, Brother Beater. But is it a must-win? No, and here's my opinion. I don't think it is, because if we win the game, we still tied 2-2. That means we won our 2 games. They won their 2 games on their home court. Only reason I would say that I would want to make it a must-win is because, like, we're supposed to beat these dudes. That's where I'm at with it. I don't think we need to go 7 with them. I would love to win that game Sunday, which I think the Knicks will, and then go home and close it out with that gentleman's sweep. I mean, because I do think if they went to Sunday, then it becomes a 3-game series. That's 2 out of 1, and we go home for 2 of them games. But they will have a lot of momentum too. So yeah, in a sense, I want to say it would. It is. I know it's not a must win from the series is over standpoint, but I think it's a must win to make this thing, to put the pressure on them to have to come to MSG, knowing that if they don't win that game, they going home they going to Cancun for the year. So in that sense, Brother Beat, I think it is a must win for me, because I know what it can wind up doing for the Knicks. That's what I would say is a must win for me. But overall, I don't know if it is, but let's make it one though, bro. Because we're born. If we win this joint Sunday, we're going back home to close this joint out. And close it out, and right now the way it's looking, Magic and Boston going at it tonight, but I don't know how long that's gonna. I don't know if that the Magic prevail in that. I just think Boston is just a way superior team in that, but they playing though. Then you got the Pacers and the Bucks tonight. That's gonna, Pacers. I mean, Bucks down 2-0, but now they in Milwaukee. Doc Rivers said he liked where the series is at. He not worried at all. That's good to know your coach can let you distill some confidence in your guys. Like, listen, we down 2-0. I guess he figured that when they get back, they'll tie it up 2-2. Who knows? But let's go out here for us. For us to Saturday. I think Sunday. Excuse me, ladies. The game is Sunday, 1:00. I think we just got to go out there and play like we played last night, and play a little bit more tighter defense, and don't let Tim Hardaway get it going like that. You got to guard that 3-point line. That's our Achilles heel all year. And when we lose games, we lose them because of somebody a missed defense assignment.
Yeah, missed coverage, yep.
Yeah, and then they just wind up knocking it down. But I do think we come out there. I think this is a game with Jalen Brunson. No, like, see, guys like Jalen Brunson, he know, because he done been in this situation. Knowing that this game we got to get this one. We put this. I think we win this one. I think they might get broken. They might say we gonna go and try to win one and guard because we win the other day, but I don't think so. Let's see how it goes, Shot Power.
Yeah, I'm right there with you with that one, Divine. Yeah, break their back. Lay them over. Let them all get chippy and want to fight and do all the other good stuff. That's what we want right now. Get you amped out and hyper. Cade yesterday scored 24 points, I think it was, but it was a hard 24 points. It was rough. It was not like the first couple. It was rough. And salute to OG were playing the defense on him, but they played the three-headed monster on him. You see McHale on him getting steals and playing good defense. You seen Josh Hart every so often on him and stuff like that. You seen Jalen Brunson do a switch off on him every so often and stuff like that. So they played him very well and made him think about every time that he wanted to go in the lane to score. You know what I mean? He made some bad decisions going to the lane when he was tied up. And we need to continue to do that against him. I mean, I'm not so worried about Hardaway and Tobias and all these other guys. And I mean, if K want to go for 30 points and we keep all these other guys to 6-8 points, then you know, that's a win for me. And I mean, you could get a quarter, you might could get a half with these guys going off and stuff like that. Tim Hardaway had a good game, but his scoring only came in 2 quarters. And I mean, he had a good half for second quarter, which was pretty high. I think he hit 4 or 5, 3 or 4 3-pointers and stuff. He was high skipping around, like, you know, he the man and stuff like that. And the game is almost over and stuff, but he wasn't consistent. It wasn't like he scored 8, 9 points, 10 points every quarter, something like that. With that being said, if we limit these guys to shots and put pressure on all these guys to have their field goal percentages at 40%, shooting from the field, shooting from 3-point land 33, 34%, that's a win. I mean, so that's what we got to get out there to do these next couple of games to get this series over, because I think the Knicks are ready to get this series over to go to the next series. They're starting to gel now, and let's see if they can continue the momentum of playing big time basketball against a big team.
This here, ladies and gentlemen, do some quick numbers I want to give y'all, so that's why they got to put some respect on this. Cade Cunningham through the first 3 games of this series, 26 points, 8.3 rebounds, 8.7 assists, 5.7 turnovers, shooting 43%. Jalen Brunson through the first 3 games, 33.7, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 turnovers, and shooting 45%. There you go. There you go. So we're gonna end out who the best player in coming into the series or talk. Kill all that noise. Brother, 2 turnovers. He got 5. He's shooting 43. So listen, Jalen Brunson is that guy. He getting it done. And I like the way he getting it done out there, man. I mean, this cat's bringing it to us, man. He is bringing it. He haven't let us down not one game. You know what I mean? Not one game. So I'm happy about that. But you know, like Shot Power said, I mean, these guys is they playing hard, man. They going at it. They getting down. McHale, great game, man. 27-3, 3-2. Oh my God, yo, 7 for 13 from downtown. 3 for 6 from downtown. Excuse me. That's 50%. I mean, this dude, he on one, man. They on one. Good job out of man. We see how we gonna get it. Sunday, Shop House. You know, we about to get out of here in about 2 more minutes, man. But overall, just a good game, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks did what they had to do. They got us to 2 games to 1. Let's see if we can turn this thing up Sunday, man. Like I said, we'll be in the building Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. You know, around 7, 8, 9. I don't know where. Y'all just look for the notification. You know, if y'all home or you ain't doing well, get on the mobile app. You know what I mean? Get on your phone. If y'all out there, y'all know we come on. Y'all hit the notification. Holler at your boys, man. And then we'll be on, man. It's gonna be a game, but it's gonna be a game right here. It's gonna be a game right here, ladies and gentlemen. I thought this game was impressive, which I knew we would win. You know what I mean? But next one gonna be the one. This right here gonna tell you why I believe the Knicks is contenders. Not believe, I know the Knicks are contenders. If they do what I think they're gonna do, and remember it happened 2 years ago or 3 years ago, Tom Thibodeau, JB Bickerstaff, Knicks win the first game, Cleveland. They lose the second game. They win the third, fourth, and the fifth. Knicks go in there tomorrow, get these cats up out of there, play a little bit more better defense, and just keep doing the things y'all doing. And, you know, listen, you know, Cade Cunningham gonna come out with a different mindset the next game. But I like the way the Knicks adjusted this game. They fought off a lot of most unnecessary picks they were throwing for Cade Cunningham in game 2, where they would throw some, you know, these crazy picks and everything. Some of them legal, some not, and they bump Anunoby off. And then Cade Cunningham get downhill. Well, they kind of cleaned that up in the third game last night. I'm glad to see them make that adjustment. Say, okay, they sending this at us. Let us send this at you guys. So good job out there to making that adjustment in game 3. The way they was they was picking off Anunoby, and good thing they watched film and see what reason why K was doing in game 2, and they made that adjustment. He didn't do it in game 3. Good job. That's why you got film study. That's why you got coaches who believe in making. You can learn off of anything you do and get better the next time. Let's get salute my man. Nice was good, my man. Salute to you. Real talk, man. Appreciate you. Nice. Good to see you, Colorado, in the building. Yeah, real talk, man. But listen, man. Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, y'all hop on in here with us, man. And we get the panel popping, and all that good stuff. Yeah, facts. Yeah, absolutely. For real. But you run that one nice. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. But yeah, man, I think our Knicks took the one they needed, Shot Powers. I really believe that. I was like, that game 3 is a big game, and they get that game. I could see that we took their best shot last night. They scrapped. We took one of their best punches last night. And we wound up winning. Game 2, we took their best punches, but we just couldn't hit a shot. One three. You know what I mean? At the end of the game. So I like the way we compete against this team every night. The Knicks compete, ladies and gentlemen. We won the first one, 123, 112. We competed hard as hell in game 2. Though we didn't play our best ball coming out and to start the game, we competed enough to get in the game. But this last night, we came out with a good lead, came out aggressive out the door offensively. Defense was pretty okay in the first half, but the second half, I think it turned around a little bit. So take it for that, Shot Power. 2 games to 1. We are going into game number 4. Give me a quick thought, man. What you looking for when we get out of here?
Yeah, I'm looking for some of the same things that the Knicks did last game. They found a niche, and I think they're gonna keep exploiting what they have. I'm expecting to see Cat to get back out there, have big numbers against this team again. No lackluster games, not like that. Mikal, OG, the usual suspects. They're gonna get out there and produce. And the guys that we hope to see that get a little better to make the points a little higher is Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride. And I mean, and that's it. You know what I mean? A little slather from Payne and Landry Shamet wouldn't hurt either. I mean, if we can get a 2-3 points from them, 4 or 5 points from them, it's not going to hurt the team by them scoring some baskets. So let's get them all out there and let's see what can happen. You know what I mean? I think we'll be fine. We'll talk more about it tomorrow.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, y'all get in with us, man. It should be popping tomorrow night. Like I said, the pregame is 1 o'clock. The game is 1 o'clock Sunday. So we're going to do the pregame the night before, man. That's, we a vibe, man. Let's get in here and talk about it, man. Hopefully our boy be ready to go out there and put another strong performance up and try to will ourselves to get this 3-1 lead. And then next thing you know, they got listen, they will have to win 3 games. All we need to do is win 1. You know what I mean? So, we want to make sure we go out there and close this thing up, man. So salute everybody, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe for your brothers, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Queen, Darlene, Jay Choden, Just Knicks, Rasul, my man, nice. Appreciate you coming in, man. Everybody, man. Real talk. Y'all know how we do, man. Thank y'all real. So Shah, I see you, my man, on the other side. Y'all have a
You're ready.
We'll see y'all next one, man. Peace.
Peace.
We about to hit you with the recap like Aaron Judge with a bat because we touching on facts. And plus we up in these hats. It's Knicks Bill talking, we cut from a different cloth. We cook a Knick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars of B-ball. Cause no matter how far the stars we see y'all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. Check the box score, a top score, knocking down shots. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes, putting on the clinic. The Cat Lieutenant, they entered the winner. The game is over. We trooping in our temples like soldiers and train the planes, the Range Rover. I'm getting up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. This ain't Tokyo, but you know we can drift. Cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in a few. No doubt next time we see you to be on a game preview. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it popping every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it popping every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride.